It is almost fantasy basketball season, and I actually get more excited for fantasy basketball than even fantasy football. Just can't even catch the penny, so excited.
That's crazy.
It's not that crazy. If you're big into fantasy basketball, you know what I'm talking about. So let's go. We're going to give you our top 10 for this upcoming season. Dustin starts off with our number 1 overall player.
We get a lot of hate on our basketball videos, probably more than our football videos.
I got a lot of hate on those still. Let's be fair.
We do get some on that too. But I dare you to hate on KD as the number 1 overall. I mean, probably going to lead the league in scoring again. I mean, the guy's amazing. He just makes it look so easy, and he fills it up across the board. Number 1 pick, KD.
Another one filling up across the board is old LeBron James back in Cleveland. You know, he's going to put up similar stats. He was 27, shot 56% from the field last year. That's just incredible. Over 6 boards, over 6 assists, over stealing a half a game. Again, if you have one of the top 2 picks, you're pretty darn happy.
And one of the tricky things, especially over the last couple of years, is who goes third.
It is.
You know, you got KD, you got Durant. Who goes third? This year, you know, we think it's Anthony Davis. You know, he really took his game to the next level last year. You know, he's a younger guy. You know, he has had a little bit of injury stuff, but I'm drafting confident that he's going to be able to stay healthy.
Solid in FIBA, by the way. World Championships. Played great for Team USA.
Played great. Give me 3 blocks a game. I mean, you got to get excited about that. Over a steal a game. You know, I'm excited at him at 3, even though I missed out on one of the top 2.
At number 4, this one you're not getting as excited as the top 3, but still a solid play. That's James Harden. And this guy we've seen slip in a lot of mocks. I mean, he averaged 25 points a game last year, and the reason we got him so high, if your league counts free throws made, he almost averages 8 a game. He can single-handedly win that if you have that as a category. Even if it's not one, he's going to shoot good percentages, hit some threes, get some points, get some rebounds. James Harden coming in at number 4.
Steph Curry's the next guy on
I love Curry.
First
I wanted him
guard.
before.
You know, there's a good chance he could. I mean, he's right there in the mix as far as the league leaders in scoring for people that aren't named Durant or LeBron. You know, he's going to be right there in the mid to high 20s. You know, and he's not just a scorer. You know, he gets about 9 assists a game as well. I mean, you got to be excited about that. And the threes, you're going to love the threes that this guy gets. 3 a game. I mean, there's very few people that are going to give you that stat.
Next on the list, we got CP3, Chris Paul. You know, he's basically a 20-10 guy, 20 points, 10 assists. He doesn't get you much turnovers, and he gets a ton of steals too. He's always close to the lead leaguers in that. Chris Paul is a very solid, consistent fantasy player.
Carmelo Anthony's our next guy. You know, he's just one of those guys that late first, you want a guy that's going to be very solid. You know, he's going to get you the points, but he gives you that rare mix of rebounds and threes, which is, you know, there's only a handful of guys that give you, you know, really high numbers in both of those, and he's a guy that gives you that. So, you know, you're liking Carmelo towards the end of the first.
And he's playing in the triangle now. All right, David Aldridge comes in at number 8, and last year we got hated on for putting him in our top 10. We might again this year. Maybe it's an East Coast bias, but because he's playing in Portland such late games. 23 points, 11 boards. He is pretty much a lock to do that again. That's what LaMarcus Aldridge does. He is one of the most underrated players in the NBA. He is a superstar that doesn't get that kind of hype. He should be confidently drafted in the first round.
I was reading, but did you say David Aldridge at first?
I don't know, LaMarcus. It's LaMarcus. It's not.
It's not the commentator. I may have just been hearing things. It's very possible. The video will tell. We'll see. We always have debates on who's always right. And
you could have been right. You could have been right that time.
We'll see.
I got my commentators.
The video will tell us. Kevin Love's next, our number 9 pick. You know, you got to bump him down just a little bit for him, you know, being out there with LeBron now, but you can't bump him down that much. I mean, he's a guy that had 13 boards a game last year. There's a chance that he can do that again. And again, another guy that gives you the boards and the threes. There's not that many guys that do that. Kevin Love's still a first-round pick.
Yeah, and his outlets to LeBron are going to be just fun to watch. All right, number 10 is DeMarcus Cousins, and I just got to read this. 22.7 points, 11.7 boards, 1.5 steals, 1.3 blocks, shot almost 50% from the field.
Not bad.
That is fantasy gold across the board, and I actually think he's going to be even a little bit better this year. He could end up as a top 3 player this year. I would not be shocked to that. Bonus guy, John Wall, my bullet at number 11.
No, we're only doing 10.
Come on! Didn't get Wall in there.
Name Grover here. Dustin right here. Got any questions? Post them in the forums. You got your teams drafted. Post them in there. That wasn't bad. It was a good little basketball shot.
Yeah, you know, I just kind of shoot a little weird. Pen flip. Pen catch.